Hi, I just woke up. So this is what my hair looks like after not touching or washing it for a whole week. So I'm gonna start the day by washing my hair, put a mask in it, and put a mask on my face. Brush my teeth, do the whole regular self-care thing, and after that, I'm going to do the dermapen, like with the needles. That's what I'm going to do on my face. And then I'm going to do the ultrasound machine on my body for cellulite, which is also something I do occasionally. It's just going to be a whole self-care experience, but at home. So I just wet my hair. Next up is this scrub that I'm going to use because I put oil in my hair and all sorts of stuff, gel. Then I'm going to use this very basic shampoo to just clean my hair and get rid of the scrub. And after that, I'm going to put this regular avocado oil conditioner in my hair because this one really makes my hair silky. I really love this one. After that, I am going to use the Olaplex Bond, which is loaded with silicones, but it will keep your hair very silky and smooth, and it strengthens your hair. And I'm also going to use this afterwards. It's the Olaplex number 8. It's a tester that I got, and it's a mask. So I'm gonna do lots of things with my hair, and you saw what it looked like after not combing it for a week. This is what it looks like wet. So it's not that dirty that it cannot even get wet, but it's really stiff. I cannot run my fingers through it. So I'm gonna do all of this, and then I'm gonna come back with the end result. We're going to style it, and then we're going to do the rest of the self-care situation. On my face, I'm going to use the Ordinary Peeling Solution. 15 minutes of having a mask on my face and on my head. And after that, we are going to rinse everything off and end with another mask. This one. And after that, I'm going to moisturize and do all of the other stuff. TMI, but this is all of the hair that came over my head after combing it. So this is not a lot. I just came out of the shower. My hair is really silky, and I'm not gonna air dry. I don't air dry anymore. I'm gonna blow dry it and then just let it rest. When you air dry, your hair stays wet for a long time, and your hair starts rubbing, and you get a lot of split ends. Unless you really sit still, you don't touch it, and you don't let clothes touch it. You just let it dry, and once it's completely dry, you treat it. But my hair stays wet for a very long time, and I cannot just sit like a Barbie doll for hours until my hair is dry. So my hair started splitting, it started rubbing against things, and my hair just was a mess, and I just had to cut it and cut it and cut it each and every time. And I still had split ends. So now I don't air dry anymore. I blow dry it, and once it's dry, I start putting it in braids or whatever I'm going to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dry my hair, and after that, I'm going to use the ultrasonic machine for my cellulite, and I'm going to derma roll my scars. I have scars on my breast because I had a breast reduction, and I still have scars on my breasts that are really thick. So I'm using the Dr. Pen Derma roller to roll those scars. It's basically just tiny little needles that penetrate your scars, and then hopefully the scars heal back in a less thick manner. That's how I explain it. I'm not a professional, but that's basically what's happening. You're opening the scars and then they close back again, but in a better way. I'm done blow drying, diffusing. Right now my hair is about 90%, 95% dry. It does stretch out a lot when you blow dry it. When I air dry, my hair shrinks up to here. So that's something I really have to get used to. I have been intermittent fasting, so right now I'm going to have my lunch. It's a soup that I made yesterday, and I'm going to relax for a moment. Self-care is not relaxing. Like really self-care, like this whole situation, that's not really relaxing. When I say self-care, I usually mean sitting in a tub, watching something, eating, just relaxing. But this is a different kind of self. Can you believe it's 12 o'clock and it's starting to get dark because it's really, really clouded and it's going to rain all day. Anyway, I have this numbing cream. I'm going to apply the numbing cream, and I decided to do my face because I haven't done it in a while and I really want to get it over with. Then I'm going to, this is my Dr. Pen. It's electrical. All you have to do is just push the on button and choose how deep you want the needles to go. And this is your needle pack. You have to use one each time and throw it away. I mean, there are people who wash it and reuse it, but I'm really afraid that I'll get an infection. It's just not that sanitary. So you just take it out, and it's covered with this plastic, so you don't have to touch anything. And then you just push it in like this, and then you take this off, and once it's off you can use it. I'm not going to show you how I'm using it because I'm doing my scars on my breast, and anyway, I have very deep scars on my breast because I had a reduction and they found lumps. They removed everything, but it left me with severe scarring, and normally that would dissolve and you would just see a light, maybe just even a discoloration, but with me it's really thick scarring, and I could go to the doctor and get shots of I don't know what they shoot in your body, hormones, I don't know, and that seems to soften the tissue, but I want to try this first. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna give it like 6 months. If it doesn't work, I'm going to the hospital again and ask them if they have a solution that doesn't involve going having to operate it again, going under again and operate on me again, because no, I really did not enjoy that process. When it rains, the wind is not blowing the rain on this window. This window does not open, which means it's really filthy and I can't clean it. But since it's raining, I really hope that it's going to rain even harder and that all of the dirt will come off the window. Anyway, When I had the operation, I could not lift or move too much for 6 weeks, and it even lasted longer than that because even though I was careful, the stitch just came loose and it started opening, and that's why I have so much scar tissue. It did not heal neatly, and when you do it all over again, there is a chance that the same thing will happen again, and I'm not feeling it. And I also don't want to just sit tight like a Barbie doll and not move for 6 weeks, not work out, not cook, not shower like I want to, not comb my hair, not do a lot of things for 6 weeks. So I'm gonna try it with this. Hopefully it will work. Giving it 6 months, and after that I'll search alternatives. It's gonna work. It has to, because I've been through enough. I just finished. I decided to do my face anyway. Look how red it is, and it's so tight. You really want to protect your face for as long as it's healing. So that's what I'm going to do now, and after that I'll see if I still have energy left to do the ultrasound. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna do that tomorrow because it takes about an hour to do my legs and my stomach and my back, and you really have to, I don't know, take your time to do it. I don't want to rush things like this. So this is definitely not a self-care day, like self-care, I'm having fun. This is more like I'm investing in keeping my body and my skin in a great condition, even though it's not 100% pleasant. And this is the last step that I do. It's sunscreen factor 50. It helps with marks and skin preparation. It's from La Roche-Posay. Great product. It's almost like medicine. So the redness will die down. I did not do anything to my forehead. I have these discolorations, and other than that, my forehead is okay. Up here I still have some acne scars, that's why I'm doing it on my cheeks, but my forehead just has some discolorations, which the Dermapen, I don't know, I'm not gonna do it for now. I may change my mind, but right now I'm just gonna put cream that helps with discolorations, just a mild cream to help with discolorations. I mean, I'm human. We're not, well, it would be nice to have a really smooth skin like you're photoshopped all the time, but the reality is we all have our marks and spots, and it makes us unique. So I'll roll with that. I am, however, going to put a lip mask on, and I'm going to put the gel strips on my teeth right now. And with that being said, I won't be able to drink coffee or eat anything for half an hour, which gives me a pretty great excuse to just sit and do some admin finally. This is the whitening strip that I use. It's 5D, and it actually is a complete set. This is basically all you need to do. And then the top is done. Now we're going to do the bottom. And this is basically it. I'll see you in half an hour. And then there's all this residue, so I'm gonna brush my teeth. A lot of people complain that your teeth get really sore and sensitive, but I haven't had that problem. This is the 4th strip that I'm using, and I'm planning on using it every day now for a week. and or until my teeth have the result that I want them to have. It doesn't look gross, and I definitely do not want my teeth to be extremely white, like unnatural white, just a tiny bit more, and then I'll be happy. I think I'm gonna put another layer of cream on my face because it's starting to feel a little tight again, and I absolutely do not want stress on my skin because I have had so many problems with my skin, and it's finally going well. So when I do something like this, I call this extremely aggressive for my skin. I used to not be able to put anything on my skin and break out and have acne and all other like horrible things. So I'm trying to be really careful here. So I'm gonna put another layer of the La Roche cream, and I don't know if it's going to last until I go to bed, or else I'm going to add even another layer before I go to bed, even though it's sunscreen. Also sunscreen, just gonna roll with it because it's healing. And it kind of shows, right? Because when I just did it, my whole face was red where I rolled with the needles, and now it kind of cleared and it's just tight and a tiny bit swollen. And I guess tomorrow or the day after it's going to flake a little, but it's not going to peel or anything. It's just going to flake a little tomorrow or the day after, sometimes even a week after, depending on when I start to be less careful with moisturizing. Because that's the whole thing. If you moisturize constantly, you don't really get flaky skin after derma rolling. So tomorrow we are going to continue with this extreme self-care ritual because we still have to do the ultrasound thing. Looking forward to it. So this is the cavitation machine that I use. You just set the mode, the time, and the intensity, and you press start, and it pulses waves, sound waves into your body. Is it safe? We will never find out. Does it work? We'll also never find out because I just use this. All you have to do is just rub this over your body. And it pulsates the sound into your skin. And the fun part comes after this. The second part is actually this baby, and this really hurts. You have to really press this into your body and it massages, and you can really feel it because these things are really hard, so you can really feel it getting everything loose, all of the cellulite. And this is actually a different mode. You have to go back and then you choose the multipolar, because this is multi. I have a smaller one for your arms. I don't do that. That's the tri, and this is the multi. And it's the same principle. You just choose the time that you're going to do it and the intensity. Of course, I will use the highest intensity, and you just press start. It's already on, and that's it.